Hello everyone, and welcome to Paleologic. Today we are going to talk about one of my favorite dinosaurs, the mososaurus. This is a small ornithopod from the genus Maiasaura that lived in what is now North America during the late Jurassic period. More specifically, the Morrison Formation. It was discovered in 1879 by the famous paleontologist O.C. Marsh. Maiasaura is derived from the Greek word mia, which means fly, and sauros, which means lizard. The species was named after the site where it was discovered, Maiasaura dispar. This animal was first placed in the genus Camptosaurus, but it soon became apparent that this was a distinct genus, so it was moved to its own genus, Maiasaura. This herbivore had a relatively small head with delicate jaws and teeth. Its neck was relatively long for a sauropod and supported a triangular-shaped body that was around 3 meters long and weighed around 1.5 tons. Its most notable feature was its extremely long tail, which could grow up to 6 meters in length, making it almost twice as long as the rest of its body. The tail was so long that it could not be lifted off the ground, unlike the whip of a whiplash. It also had very strong hind legs and 3 fingers on each hand. Like all ornithopods, it was a biped, meaning it walked on 2 legs. But unlike other ornithopods, it is thought to have spent a lot of time on all fours. Maiasaura was not fast like other ornithopods. Instead, it was an intermediate walker, taking around 12 minutes to walk 1 kilometer. It's around 5 miles per hour. Although it was slow, it was agile and could turn quickly, which helped it avoid predators or catch prey. The mosasaurus was probably not very social and was probably solitary. However, there is evidence that they may have gathered in large numbers at specific feeding grounds. Maiasaura is known to have lived alongside other herbivores such as Stegosaurus, Diplodocus, and Brachiosaurus, and it would have been preyed upon by large carnivores such as Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus. The mososaurus was first described as a new genus in 1881. But it wasn't until 1973 that it was given its own species, Mososaurus dispar. The original specimen was found in the Morrison Formation in Colorado, but since then, other specimens have been found in Utah, Wyoming, and Canada. One of the most complete skeletons was found in 1942 by a paleontologist named Wendy Ceratops. The fossil was so complete that it was put on display at the Canadian Fossil Discovery Center in Manitoba. Another interesting specimen is the holotype, which is a partial skeleton that includes the skull. This specimen is now kept at the Yale Peabody Museum of Natural History. There are several theories as to why the mosasaurus had such a long tail. Some say that it used its tail for balance when walking on 2 legs. Others say that it used its tail for defense, like a mace, or for offense, like a sword. However, the most likely explanation is that the tail was used for mating displays. The mososaurus is an example of convergent evolution. Convergent evolution is when 2 unrelated species evolve similar traits because they live in similar environments or have similar lifestyles. In the case of the mosasaurs, its long tail is an example of convergent evolution with the theropod dinosaurs. Theropods were a group of carnivorous dinosaurs that lived during the Mesozoic era. They are the ancestors of birds and include some of the largest and most fearsome predators, such as Tyrannosaurus rex and Velociraptor. Some theropods, such as Ankylosaurus, evolved long tails for defense, while others, such as C. megalodon, evolved long tails for offense. The mosasaurs did not evolve from theropods, but it evolved a similar trait because it lived in a similar environment and had a similar lifestyle. So the next time you see a mosasaurus, remember that its long tail was not just for show. It was a deadly weapon that helped it survive in a harsh world. Thank you for watching Paleologic. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Everyone, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.